legacy characters that started it all. The biggest selling toy product ever created. The most successful TV cartoon series. Masters of the Universe now takes a giant leap forward into a live-action motion picture starring the sensation of Rocky IV, Dolph Lundgren in the live-action adventure Masters of the Universe. The fantasy becomes a reality.
Preview audiences have already discovered a new hero.
He-Man!
Look at this action. It's nothing but action.
Skeletor!
Skeletor is a madman.
He's bad! Great movie!
Dolph Lundgren is He-Man. Frank Langella is Skeletor.
It was so much like Star Wars, and I love Star Wars.
He-Man's hot!
Masters of the Universe, rated PG. Starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
Oh, it's like Star Wars. Is this true, Larry?
Yeah, Star Wars on Earth.
Shh. Spoil it. People might not have seen it.
Sorry.
Yes, we are watching Masters of the Universe. I don't know why it's not called He-Man in the Masters Universe. I guess canon paid by the letter, so it's Masters of the Universe. Now, also, there are Masters of the Universe. Even on the cartoon, did they ever actually leave their own planet to look at this universe that they're masters of?
No,
No,
not that I can recall.
no. But I don't know how they're Masters of the Universe. But we'll get into that, I'm sure. Yes, we've got young Courtney Cox, the lovely Meg Foster, directed by someone we won't be mentioning a lot of. Different times. Well, Josh is here. Welcome, Josh. Welcome back. Don't ever leave again. Yes, I upset Josh having 4 days off or whatever it was. But so Larry's here. What toys have you got on this, Larry? Oh, sorry, action figures, collectibles.
I have my old Skeletor, battle damage Skeletor. I still have it. I have it put away right now, but I mean, it had I think it was like a second or third run where like they were doing like a battle damage sort of thing, where like the chest would like rotate.
Spin. That one. Yep, that's a cool one.
I still have it. I mean,
that's nice. Because I saw it when I was in one of the shops, the retro shops I went into. They had a Gwildor toy, and I almost got it. But I thought, do I really want that?
no. If they had Blade, you'd have to pick that one up.
The
one that I really, really wanted, but I've never found it is, and it's a newer one. The newer line that they made, they actually made a figure for Frank Langella Skeletor. I wanted that one, or I've wanted that one, but I haven't been able to. I've never seen it in store or anything. Like I never found it.
No, they only made a couple of film ones. Not even He-Man or Skeletor back in the day. So. It was just a few external characters. So we will be taking a shot of something every time someone says Gwildor, won't we?
Sure.
You might be paralytic by halfway through. Right. Ian said, good evening. Excellent choice for Easter. The puns. I just missed this. Bloody classic, I must say. I'm sure Josh, who loves Double Dragons, all up for this one.
Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah, I do love it. Yeah, happy Easter. It is Good Friday, so we've got a good movie to rock on with. So let's play. If I can find my remote, everything's skew. Oh, hang on, it's on the day, not the other one. Playing Alien 3 at the moment. Right. That's it. Right. So yes, was a canon film, but it's on the Warner Brothers label in the UK. But it does have the Canon logo in the little corner there. Oops, I'm being rude about Double Dragon. That's not allowed.
Well, I'll be rude about it. I hate that movie.
Oh, shit. I don't know if you were subbed to you, but it's not anymore. Right.
I mean, the professor loves Double Dragon, and he's still subbed to me, so.
Well, yes. So, yes, was a Warner Brothers. Is an MGM on Blu-rays, I think. But yeah, I've only got it on VHS. I didn't. And this is one of the original releases. I don't even know how to re-release. They were so cheap. It's in color and English, so that's a bonus. From 1987 and 100 minutes. Excellent. Right, there we go. Canon logo. It's an epic night. That's a Friday night with the Canon logo. Now, mister. Right.
The consensus. I wonder because when I saw this as a rental, I wanted to see it in the theater, but it was never there when I was a kid. I never saw it. Like, so I guess it's either it was that bad they didn't get it in my area. I'm not too sure about that, but
well, yes. So here we go. We're already in Eternia with matte paintings. Excellent. So it can only go up from now with Castle Grayskull there. Lots of space action in this one. We'll see. Right. Hey, two of my favorite dudes. This is Rob. He is live in 3 hours with the captain. Right, here we go. The Frank Langella figure was part of the online only MOTU class range. It was already made about 4 years ago. There you go. So you got a nice, colorful Superman intro. So yeah, there's Billy Barty, who's Gwildor. Dudes, don't be rude. Sorry. Double Dragon is poo. Oh dear. Josh is upset. Triggered, I think the kids say. It's a 7-inch figure, but they only made it in the old school. They only made one in the old school toy scale. So you got Robert Duncan McNeil, got Chelsea Field, because I think it says Chelsea Field, doesn't it? From like Commando or something. She's the what's she?
She was the
stewardess. You were going to say
flight attendant.
Stewardess back in them, but yes.
She was also in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, The Last Boy Scout.
Yes.
Yeah, she was everywhere.
Yeah, Richard Edlund of Fright Night and Ghostbusters effects, doing the effects on a budget. Literal shoestrings, some of them. That version of Grayskull is fair mental. Yeah, it's a very dark one compared to the cartoon, isn't it? Looks like it is made of bones. David's here. At least this features Courtney Cox's original face. Whoa! There you go. Produced by Golden Globus. But yes, this is when her first film, I think, and she was plucked from the audience by Bruce Springsteen, and then
she was a star.
Kids thought, I know her. She's from what's she called? The Bosses video.
I don't remember the name of the song. It's been so long.
Yes, but here we go. We got all the black stormtroopers in this one, not black and white, just black. But they serve the same purpose. They're supposed to be robots because He-Man wasn't allowed to kill anyone. And then I think none of the toy characters were allowed to kill anyone either. That's why they just shoot robots. But they never identified them as robots. They don't. I don't think they blow up and.
Yeah, I think they spark and that's it.
Now there's what's that witch's name?
Meg Foster, Evil Lynn.
Evil Lynn, that's it. And then she's the evil one, and then the good witch is called.
It's called oh my god, the sorceress.
That's it. Is it just sorceress?
Yeah, I think it's just a sorceress.
But yeah, Frank Jello and hamming it up.
I don't know. He's great.
He's brilliant. Yes.
Even the makeup. I mean, the makeup looks good on him too.
Sometimes the nose doesn't look right because it's moving, like when his mouth does. But yeah, it's pretty good makeup. But yes, the sorceress is the actress plays Courtney Cox's mum in the Friends TV series.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Nah, see, bringing facts here. Wasn't this made when the hype was already dying? A bit like the Garbage Pail movies. That is exactly true. Yes, by 1987, He-Man was on the way out, and Transformers and GoBots were on the way in. So
they missed the boat on this one. I think they were just doing this one to try to revamp the toy line, right, or something.
Yeah, and then they couldn't sell it on to anyone. So any of the studios the idea. So then Canon said, "Yeah, we'll do it for so many millions." And then I think it was 2 weeks before it was finished filming. They said, "Nope, we're out of money. Stop your filming immediately." Hang on. But here we go to meet the people at Eternia. So I love how he's got this beaming. He's on 3.
Yeah, the 3 different angles. He wants to get all sides, you know.
Yes. Now Apparently, yeah, because there he is. He-Man's here. Game over. Good old Dolph. He's holding the sword really awkwardly, like
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
not natural. No, if I take my top off, that's what you'll be seeing, pretty much. Same as Dolph's. Because yeah, they couldn't have a stuntman for Dolph because they couldn't find someone his fit shape. So he did most of his own stunts.
I will say, like, I mean, he for me, he's been He-Man ever up until now. You know,
Yeah.
like live action. I think he looks the part pretty well.
Yeah, if I think of He-Man, I think of him first before I think of the cartoon. But let's have a look. I think let me just. But yeah, he's fighting. Yeah, the sparks and very slow fighting.
I did find that weird, like when with the sword causes them to spark.
Hmm.
You know, like
Yeah, it's. I guess if you're a kid, you instantly know they're robots. But yeah, we've got the laser beams, which is 90% of the special effects in this
the
film.
budget.
Yeah. He-Man's a man of arms, good journey, or whatever it is. The very lovely Chelsea Field, or Chelsea Field, as Dolph is doing. But yeah, the trouble is this Man of Arms costume looks very plasticky.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's all I went behind. Usually for me, I'm watching a movie on my iPad as we watch together. And usually for me, sorry, he is watching one. Right, there's Gwildor. Quick, help! So yeah, Orko was obviously too much trouble to animate. So they got this Billy Barty and a very bad Yoda costume. Frederick's here. I'm a simple man. When I see the Cannonogon movie, I'm going to watch it. Same here.
Nice.
There's still many I keep finding out now. But yeah, I think it's next Friday is Canon Film Night in the VHS store.
Nice. Well, there's so many classics, you know.
I guess Runaway Train is their most liked, I think, or regarded respectably. Yes, next Friday. Gwildor, you're not annoying at all. So yeah, they're Master of the Universe. They don't seem to have spaceships in this to travel anywhere. I guess they've got portals or whatever he makes.
I mean, later you see like that hovercraft that's
a bit
Skeletor's on.
Did you ever play the video game? It was on, I think, Spectrum, Commodore, and Atari.
No, I never played this one. This video game.
Nah, I think I played it on the Spectrum, but I think I didn't get very far. It was very basic on that. But yeah, she's even in a small hut, just like Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
This music sounds very similar to, yes, everyone thinks it's Superman with Star Wars or something, but yes, I've never heard it mixed with Airplane, but yes, it is very bombastic. Bill Conti of, what is it? Karate Kid and Rocky fame did the music.
Yeah, it's definitely this score is pretty cool too. I did actually like this one. It's very, like you said, bombastic. It's like once it hits that high note, you know.
Yeah. Da-da-da. Back when films had scores and themes.
Yeah, I know.
What the new He-Man's theme going to be? Yes, she's the stewardess who says, "Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired." Dancing in the Dark. That's it. Sorry. That's the music video she's in. Teela, they need to make a movie figure of her and Mad Arms. The last ones left, they haven't done that. I don't want a figure of Courtney Cox. Well, yes, everyone knows the fabled sequel where they reused. I still don't know how they reused sets and costumes for Cyborg when you look at both films and you don't see anything they could have done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that was a thing or something. That's kind of weird.
But the good news is, if there was a sequel, everyone's fans of how it ended up on Earth and was mostly about two teens. Well, good news, if they'd made a sequel, it was going to be 99% on Earth with Courtney Cox's character as the lead. And
like He-Man would show up like at the tail end of the film.
Yeah. Oh, you called. I've dealt with it myself. Snake Mountain, that sounds like a theme park. Hey, there he is. Which masterpiece are we watching? Godfather, Chinatown, Big Sleep, 2001. He knows. I've done Chinatown. I do 2010 one day.
I wonder. I will say, given what they did with Castle Grayskull, I wonder what they would have done for Snake Mountain. Like how they would have made it look.
Yeah, I guess we don't see anything, do we?
No, we never see it.
He's always trying to get to Grayskull. In the corner, let's move. Yeah, lots of shots of Chelsea Field's ass, which I'm not sad about. Now, which is this grey-haired furry monster?
Oh, that's a Karg. Karg? Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
Yes. I mean, he was made up. I think he was made up for the film as well. He wasn't.
Yeah, there's a few made-up ones, isn't there? So they didn't have to. Oh, they sold more toys, but yes, it upsets me because a lot of people never knew there was an after-credit scene. I didn't till about 10 years ago. No one ever stayed for after credits. Like it's Ferris Bueller's or so. No, 80s ones were very light on after credits. It's like was it Airplanes got one, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Ferris Bueller. It's mostly comedies.
Yeah. So at the end of this one, watching it all the way through, and then I'm not gonna spoil that,
but we will see it later on. In an hour and 27 minutes. Oh, I actually like this film better than any of them. Oh, there you go. Better than Godfather, Chinatown, Big Sleep, 2001. It was dead in America, but still doing okay. Okay, yes. Let's have a look. I think it came out around the same time. I think it was a Christmas film here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like I wanted to see it. I remember it was going to come out, but it never was in my area. And then one day I was staying with my dad, and then he rented it for me.
Nice. Came out in August 7th, 1987, United States. Then Italy, Philippines, Australia, Mexico, France, Spain, Netherlands, West Germany, Finland, Sweden, United Kingdom, the day after Christmas. 1987, so just about 1987 here. And let's have a look. So yes, this set, I think it's the Grayskull set was 2 sound stages, and they knocked the wall down to make it one giant sound stage and made a giant set. And I still have to cover it with matte paintings when they show the full effect.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Meg Foster's Glorious Eyes. Mr. Gen Z is correct. Of course, she's in They Live and 1,000 other films, usually sci-fi actioners.
Yeah, Leviathan. That's another.
Of course, yeah. There's my Leviathan. There it is. Still need to do that one. There we go. Is she on the picture?
Nice.
Nope. But yeah, and I think, and then she's got, was it, grey blue eyes? People. There's another actress that looks like her. Who is it? I can't remember now. Oh, see, Ramon's got the cartoon and the movie.
Nice.
A bit like the sequel tease at the end of Macamee. Right, it's Dr. Possible. See, where's Orko? Can you imagine what canon? Because we're going to get Orko or Battle Cat. Allegedly, they were supposed to be at the beginning of the film and then get left behind, captured by Skeletor. So He-Man couldn't use them.
I mean, all they had to do was just like mention them, you know?
So yes, Orko's cousin Gwildor. What? The little worm has another key. No. Although Skeletor's got teeth behind his teeth. He's got like fangs, and it acts as real mouth, and then he's got the fake skull around the back, so it doesn't really work. Yeah, Orko's just as annoying as Gwildor, so we haven't really gained anything. The laser power figures were Europe exclusives in '88. The He-Man had a doll-style head.
Yeah, I don't think they ever made a like newer figure of like Dolph's like likeness. Like even they did make one to go along with that other Skeletor that I mentioned a while back.
Right.
But it's not his face. Like it's not his actual face sculpt.
So if you get to Whitler, California, you get to see the filming locations. So yeah, budget of 22 million. I think it was slashed from 35 to 40 originally. It only made 17 million worldwide.
Worldwide? Oh,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they couldn't afford Oreos. Although, yeah, see, that's a respectable budget, I guess, for back then, but not from an epic scale. Orca was replaced by some dwarf. Yes, little person. Yes, not sure how this new guy's going to stack up to Dolph because he looks a bit weird. Looks a bit like cartoon accurate in the picture. So I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so kind
Very
of
short and squat. Yes, when I first saw Meg Fox in They Live, I thought she was blind. Yes, she has got very white eyes. And we got He-Man's grapple hook, and he uses once ever.
Oh yeah. Also, Blind Fury. She's in Blind Fury.
Of
also,
course, Blind Fury. Yeah, there you go. Makes more sense. She has a little line in that. They replaced Orca with Short Harry Knowles. That's a name from 25 years ago. Wonder what he's doing now. Didn't she marry Scott Bakula? I don't know. Well, there's Mike. Welcome back. Thank you. There you go. She was in Blind Fury. I watched a really obscure slasher called Blood Tracks today. Is that the one in the snow? And is it like some Swedish slasher?
I don't think I've seen that one.
No. I prefer the dark mini comics. This movie is based on the cartoon. Obviously, not the 60s Batman. It's good, but it shouldn't be main canon. There was a comic book released based on the film that has extra bits in it that they didn't use. But yes, the only person that's not surprised by Earth is He-Man. He carries on like it's nothing, and then everyone else is bewildered by cows and ribs.
Mud. Apparently.
Yeah, mud. You get oh, Gwildor's all soaking wet.
The other thing I thought, I guess is coming up, but the other thing I always thought was funny was that like when they're eating the ribs.
Yes.
And she's like, "Oh, this is an animal."
Yeah. Oh, disgusting. You think? Well,
so
there's
vegetarians. There's vegetarians in Eternia.
It's got to be. Isn't it? It makes no sense. It's just something to reference that they're not. I'm sorry, Gwildor. We must get back to Eternia. Yes. When's the Exterminator to watch? Fabulous Canon Shite to the highest order. I don't actually own Exterminator 2, which is a shame because, yeah, it's a crazy film. How? What's the guy that's the Exterminator? Which is the actor's name? That's him. Anyway, yeah, he's in first one and the second one. And if you see the character with the motorcycle helmet on, that's not the actor because McGinley, isn't it? Or something. And then yeah, because he wasn't there for the reshoots. And he's got flamethrower action. But yeah, he was in another canon film called 3 Kinds of Heat, which is quite bad. I got it on just a tape, but not the case. But yeah, he's an American cop. There's a European cop, and then there's a British cop, I think, or a Japanese cop or something. They all team up to take down this drug dealers, but it's not great. Good evening, fans. Canon made some effort with this one, yes.
Yeah. I mean, they were hoping this was going to be their,
yes,
their golden egg.
Yeah, because it was 87. I think it was, Over the Top, this, and Superman 4, all being made at the same time.
Yeah, we all know how Superman 4 turned out.
So let's look at canon films from 1987. Where did this come in the charts then, Larry?
Oh man, at 17 million, it's probably towards the bottom of the list there.
So 3 Men and a Baby was number 1 with 167 million. Then you got Fatal Attraction, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Good Morning Vietnam, Moonstruck, Untouchables, Secret My Success, Stakeout, Lethal Weapon, and Witches of Eastwick. So it's not in the top 10. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. Dirty Dancing, Predator, Throw Mama from the Train, Dragnet, La Bamba, RoboCop, Outrageous Fortune, Broadcast News, Living Daylights, Eddie Murphy's Raw to 20. And it's not there. Full Metal Jacket, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Snow White re-release, Dream Warriors, Last Emperor, Wall Street, Mannequin, Roxanne, Blind Date, The Running Man, up to 30. Then we get Spaceballs, Summer School, No Way Out, Like Father, Like Son, Adventures in Babysitting, Cinderella re-release, Batteries Not Included, Lost Boys, Can't Buy Me Love, and Nuts at 40. No, it's still not there. Princess Bride, Superman 4 at number 42, Revenge of the Nerds 2, Harry and the Hendersons, Police Academy 4, Overboard, Baby Boom, Inner Space, Tin Men, Black Widow. It does have some competition, so it's not in the top 50. Ernest Goes to Camp, Raising Arizona, Benji the Hunted, Empire of the Sun, Jaws the Revenge, Hello Again, Critical Condition, The Principal, Suspect, The Believers, Some Kind of Wonderful. And that's 60, and we're still not there.
So Jaws of Revenge is higher than this? Man.
Yes. This is Project X, The Big Easy, Aristocats re-release, Born in East LA. And at number 66, before Angel Heart, but after Born in East LA, is Masters of the Universe. It beat Over the Top, which is at number 69, which made 16 million worldwide, which was how much they got Stallone for, wasn't it?
Wow. It beat Over the Top, and I mean, Over the Top's a bigger movie than this one. Love that movie.
You'd think so. Sly doing what's just done. What would he done?
Well, he had already done a couple of the Rambo films. What else? The Rocky films, obviously. I mean, you would have think that would have
Rocky 4 was 85, wasn't it? So, yeah.
Now I will say this: 87. My number one is Predator. I don't care what the list says.
Yes. Somehow only made it to 12. That's beaten by Moonstruck, beaten by Cher. How dare they?
By two Cher movies.
What was the other one?
Which is a V-Swick.
Oh, of course, yeah, number 10. You are correct. So yeah, we are now on Earth, 22 minutes in, or at least by 50 minutes in, we're on Earth. Top tier bollocks is extended to, that is true. What's the name of the Mario Van Peebles, isn't he, as the bad guy? And he was he in Electric Boogaloo? I can't remember now. He appeared in a few canon films, wasn't he? Or was he in Death Wish 3 or 2?
He was the villain in, what was it, the third Highlander movie?
Yes. Hey, Cadence here. Blood Tracks, I think it's mid to late 80s, I think so too. But seriously, this movie is not very nostalgic to me, but it sucked balls back in the day. Yeah, you take He-Man and then chuck him on Earth to save money. Oh, Michael Myers prefers Cyborg. Thanks for doing this movie. It's one of my childhood go-tos. Well, technically it was for me too. Road 7, I would have been 14 when it came out. Oh, Jason's here. He has the power.
Oh, the thing I forgot to mention too, like I guess they're in California, right? So why was there like a roaming cow earlier?
Shut up. It's loose from the ribs place. Oh, Gwildor's using the grapple. He thinks he's Batman. Got the couple making out in the convertible. Good evening, Jason. Chelsea was in Snapdragon, kind of only half decent Pamela film. Yes, Pamela Anderson film, Snapdragon. I can't remember. Was she twins in that?
Yeah, she was like she had that evil twin that.
Spoilers, I should say.
We said it before I said it, so.
Nah, I know. It's not worth watching for the story. Oh, one day I'll do the Forgotten Canon film from 1997. Too Much. Canon's answer to E.T. I think because I don't have all the Canon films, I was going to download some sleeves of VHS to show off. Right, Too Much. The Robot with Heart. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I'll save that picture. It's funny, I must have either blanked that out or... Oh dear. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
No. It's a white robot. But there we go. There he is, Roger Rambo. He's putting together a book for Titan about the 87 movie to tie in with the new movie next year. Have you got any links of your old stuff or anything you want to share there, Roger? They made Blade, Sauron, and Gwildor back in the day, but that's it. There you go. Now, yeah, because, well, we'll get to it at the end, but somehow this magic key that Gwildor made can time travel as well as create portables to other worlds. Because he takes her back
apparently
3 months or whatever it is since her parents died.
Yeah, so right before her parents died, like that's where they pluck them down when they were like leaving. And that's the thing, she didn't even, she was saying it as she was like going in the portal. How did he hear that and go like, "Oh, let me change the thing"?
Oh yeah, I know how to do that straight away. Some top technical credits. Anne V. Coates, Rich Edlund, and whilst I wasn't familiar with the photographer, I think he did a great job. And I gave this a rewatch the other night. Nice. Yes, I enjoyed it a few months ago when I watched it, but so
See,
yeah,
people
was it?
love this movie. Like, it's like
Yes,
there shouldn't be any hate for it.
yes. Well, Larry will come and get you. So yeah, they find this smoking device in a grave in the cemetery, and they think, oh, it must be one of those Japanese bloody synthesizers.
Well, this was before the internet, so it's like it could have been anything.
And oh yeah, doodle doodle doodle. Yep. Ironically, one of Khan's first films were the ones where they were a bit ambitious. Yeah. Superman 4 gets more hate than this, I think.
With good reason, I'd say.
Ah, yes, this was around the time of Red Scorpion and The Punisher, of course, with Dolph. There's Frank Langella hamming it up. But I wouldn't expect any less from him. Opening weekend of $4 million in America, I think. That's when it might have peaked.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the hype was real back then, and then all of a sudden they saw the movie and they were like, maybe not.
They still tried to hype it up on VHS, but I guess the damage was already done by then. Have faith, sorceress. Yeah. So yes, Dolph, what's it? Rocky 5. Where is he? He's done too many bloody straight-to-video films to scroll through. Yeah, if I quick scroll, I'll still on 2007. Right. So, Red Scorpion 88. His workout video was in 87. This was in 87. And yeah, he hadn't made anything since Rocky 5 in Rocky 4, sorry, in 85. Weird. Right. And of course, there's a school band with very old teenagers in it.
Right. I will say this. I always thought the guy that played the guy with the white hair. I always thought that was Richard Lynch.
Yes, it does.
It reminds me of, like, his face always reminded me of Richard Lynch.
Yeah, the makeup is great for Skeletor. Evelyn is hot. That has to be said. It is. Yeah. Right. The cartoon motion picture was conceived at the same Mattel corporate meeting. Filmation beat Hanna-Barbera to the cartoon, and Canon beat De Laurentiis to the movie rights. Yeah.
I wonder what that would have been like if Dilo De Laurentiis would have made it.
Yeah. Did he do Flash Gordon?
Yes. Also, he was a part of Blade Runner. What else?
Oh yeah, of course he did. What else?
Conan.
Red Sonja.
Conan as well, and also Dune.
Yes, another big budget.
Well, if you think about it, if he would have gotten it, I mean, look how big Conan was. I mean, we probably would have gotten something more to that.
Canon knocked it out of the park with this classic. Oh, there's Blade. So yes, the Blade actor is a stuntman, and he also doubles Frank Langella in the fight scenes. Beastman, who where's Fisto? I want Fisto. Yeah, he does look like Richard Lynch.
Where's Mothman?
Yes, a curious quartet.
Or Skeetor.
Oh, one of my favorite Christmas. Yeah. My little brother got the Grayskull Castle. I got Snake Mountain as a present. My father earned minimum wages, so that's like the biggest presents ever. That is true. I saw in one of the retro shops had a Castle Grayskull. I didn't, and they also had one in a box, but that was about 70 quid.
Oh man,
seemed cheap. So I don't know what condition it was in. Yes, I'm glad Filmation got the rights. I like it, and She-Ra, even though I'd love a good serious film. But yeah, She-Ra was more popular than He-Man by this point, wasn't she? She came out a bit after him. Yeah, she's supposed to be graduating out. How old is she in this? Physically. Because I just watched Teen Wolf. That's about the same cast. Not.
I would say she's probably like maybe like 25, 26 maybe.
Doesn't have the screen 3 bangs, whatever they are. Right. Courtney Cox. Robert Duncan McNeil, of course, went on to be in Star Trek Voyager. Right. She was, do your maths now. Born in 64. This is 87.
So 20, she was 23.
There you go.
24?
You were close. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. 70 minutes, fuck's sake. What was everyone doing? Well, you saw the list. Larry would have been watching Predator instead of this. And Dudley Moore was originally attached to play Orko, but left after Santa Claus flopped. Oh, yeah, because was that Dino De Laurentiis? Santa Claus, the movie? Believe it or not.
That one I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Dudley Moore thing. That's interesting.
And yeah, I don't see. Yeah, John Michael Vincent as He-Man. He'd have to bulk up a bit.
Yeah.
Because damn, what's the guy that did Beastmaster?
Oh, Mark Singer.
Yeah, he did a bit of working out at least for that part. Oh,
You know, I think he could have pulled off a He-Man. Now thinking about Mark Singer.
yeah. Oh, this guy's flying. The He-Man reference in Ghostbusters 2 is quite stinging in its satire because Master of the Universe was really dead at that point. Nobody my age was into He-Man at that point. Yes, I do think so, yeah. That was 89, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We want He-Man, we want He-Man. Who are you going to call? He-Man.
He-Man.
Glad gifts from Dutch. Masters is the thing I enjoy collecting for. There you go. Daniels, yeah. Great film. I own once on the British VHS. Master Universe. Was it this one with the white Warner spine? And then we got majestic Skeletor.
Now I do want to order it. I can't remember if it's still available. I want to order that Umbrella one that released
right.
did last year.
Yes, isn't there different ones that came out like Umbrella, and was there one in Australia with postcards and everything? Or
yeah, that's the Umbrella one.
And then isn't there going to be a 4K next year?
Oh, I didn't know about that. I'll just wait for that.
Yes, that's what we'll see. Everyone wisely went to see Predator and RoboCop instead. Even the kids went to see those two and loved them. That's why there was cartoons of
right.
RoboCop and toys of both. I thought it was going to be He-Man. Space He-Man came out in '89. The New Adventures show. I don't think I even knew of that. Because I was banging sluts and watching Batman by then. Robert Ginty, Jesus, I'm that far back. Right, let's catch up. Yes. Predator and RoboCop, of course, the owners of 1987. Yes, half of Exterminator 2 isn't even Ginty, but they hide his double pretty well. That's it. Neil's here. That sounded like the start of a joke. An English cop, an Irish cop, and a Scottish cop. Yes. That's good. Oh dear, this should have been top 10, 15 for Josh. On the new Blu-ray, Gary Goddard talks about how he really had to persuade Canon to use MGM as its process plant because the usually crap processing would have matched the special effects of a shot. Yes. They did make an effort shooting this in 65mm, and the effects by Richard Edlund had to be look their best. Isn't Amazon MGM rebooting this forgotten franchise with a new cast and tons of cash from a multi-million-dollar pound production? Allegedly, yes. Canon really were cheap bastards. Well, yes, they aim for the sun and with their over the top and Superman, but yes, ran out of money on all three.
Yeah, they shouldn't have let Christopher Reeves do a lot on that film.
Yeah, do the writing, and then they fisted them over street smart, didn't they? They usually process their films in New Jersey, and they all look the same. Ernest Goes to Camp made more than this. Yes, I was quite surprised. Ernest didn't even. Well, I guess I may have been in the cinema here. I definitely remember it on VHS, but I never watched it.
I saw it when it was a rental for me. That's when I saw it. I remember the show more than I remember seeing it in the theater.
Yeah, we only saw him in adverts. The honest character in adverts that were on a TV show about adverts from different countries. So yeah, hey Vern, want to see this? Lovely impression. The sequel Cyborg 2 was supposed to use the sets and the costumes, isn't it, for this and the failed Spider-Man film. But,
yeah, I wonder what that would have been like with the Spider-Man one. I don't know.
Yeah, because Canon had the rights to the Marvel characters, didn't they? That's why we had that. Once they kicked out Maniam in the early 90s, I think Cyborg, was that his last film? And then they made Captain America. They sort of made Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I knew Over the Top was a bloody classic, but I was shocked how quick the Steelbook sold out yesterday. It's already gone, is it?
I mean, hey
This
man,
film was
it's good.
I think word of mouth hurt this on the rental, even like most films would have been
really?
hits on a rental. Another classic. I bought that Steelbook. Oh, it was Byron's fault.
Yeah,
Over
he
the Top
took
is-
the last one. He took the very last one.
Yeah, take it out on Byron if you want to. I'll get his home address. Over the Top is generally a good-looking film, I guess, because Menendez directed that one. He was willing to push the boat out. Didn't he do that Going Bananas one as well, though?
Did he?
Or what is it? Is it not Going Bananas or Go Ape or whatever it is? Same. Oh, Josh got the Steelbook as well. My top 87 is Predator 2 with Robocop like a hair behind. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much still size balls. Oh dear. Predator top with Robocop behind and Lethal Weapon third. Yeah, hell of a year. Look at that. Fighting with a competition of those three films. Snapdragon, great tit film. That's putting it bluntly. I like that. It's staggering to me just how much money Stakeout made that year. It outgrossed The Living Daylights, Predator, Lethal Weapon. Yet nobody really talks about it. So yes, got a sequel that didn't make any money. Got the best explosion in it, though. Nobody watching Snapdragon now. It's an incredible twist. Hasn't been revealed. Yes. Never
See,
mind
that's
the
one
teaser.
I never watched till like later on.
No, I may have watched it on rental back in the day because there were very few of those erotic thrillers available in the West Wales video shop, the real one. But I don't think any of our other films. 1993, I was at Stephen Bauer from Scarface. Let's see. Chelsea Field, Stephen Bauer, Pamela Anderson. Yes.
Wasn't it also the guy from wasn't it the dad from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle as well?
Yes, Matt McCoy from Police Academy 5,
Yep.
6.
Mhm.
And yeah.
The low budget Mahoney.
Oh yes, he did Raw Justice as well with Robert Hayes from Airplane. Two men have already been killed during intercourse by a prostitute. Hey, the young Sergeant Peckham is transferred from vice to homicide for an investigation. A psychosexual thriller, it says. And the film debut of Pamela Anderson, directed by Worth Keeter, who is famous for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show,
Wow.
Snapdragon, Unmasking the Idol in 1986, which sounds a lot like that thing where people sing and
Oh, yeah.
they have masks on. Ghost Dog, a detective tale in 2003. A lot of Power Rangers stuff. Yeah. Beetleborgs as well. The reason it flopped in the US is because Canon refused to have it played. That was it. So, yes, thank you. I forgot about that. Canon refused to have it play in cinemas after 6 p.m., which meant the slot of US school children missed out on seeing it.
Wow.
The VHS was pre-sold and Canon rushed it. So, yes, all Canon's fault.
No wonder why I never saw it.
Stakeout. I've never been a fan of Stakeout. It's not the
I
most
remember
exciting film.
I remember seeing the first one. I don't really remember the second one. I just remember the name, Another Stakeout. But
'Cause,
yeah, I don't remember anything. It's not memorable to me. I don't know.
No, all I remember is the first one is they fall into garbage at the beginning. I think that's about it. And then he spends a lot of time just watching Madeline Stowe, which I guess is like Sharky's Machine the other night.
Hey, Strickland.
Yes, of course. He's a loser.
I don't know why they never they should have worked in him saying slacker in this.
Yeah, missed opportunity completely,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because he's dressed pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he's still with us because I think he was quite young when he did this, brimley young. Funny you should say that. I started Bar last night for the plot too. Had to switch off because it was too smart for me. Well, if you had the VHS, you'd have the 10 minutes of extra shower scene at the end. Over the top is fun, but watching it, you can really see why it died. Yes. Don't tell Jeff, but I don't find it that exciting. But yeah, it's what is it? Yeah, Stallone got what did he get? They kept offering him more and more money to do it. He just said, "Yes, fine. No one's ever going to see it anyway," and he was half right. Yeah, Canon sucked at marketing. They were really lousy. Yes.
Now, what was worse, Over the Top or Throw Mama from the Train? Or not throw?
What's the what?
Stop where my mom will shoot.
You see, I'd watch Stop Where My Mama Will Shoot over the top.
Really?
Oh, Bob Fire 4K. What a disc. Already broken. Can you overplay a 4K? The kid on is and over the top. Yes. Bless him. Steakhouse Mystery to me, never thought it was that good. No. Someone marketed that very well. What's wrong with Psychic, Brian? The sequel I can understand, but the first one is rather good. She's only rather good, though. Yeah, I'm out of Red Bull. Yeah, over the top, not what you expect from Cannon or Sly. But a grill door driving a pink Cadillac is exactly what you expect, and somehow he's made it automatic doors. A land boat. Grill door. Well done, grill door. Quick. Yeah, see? And then there's a shot Chelsea Field's ass again. Lovely. And just in case there's a Dolphs.
Well, for the ladies, you know. They got to give something to the ladies.
And the guys that don't like females. Right. Barbed wire is complex. It is. It's very. You have to watch it a few times. It's like Tenant or Inception.
Well, it also has what's his name in it too, right? It's got Boba Fett in it, right? Isn't he in it?
Which one? The Australian one or the actual British one from Jedi?
No, not the real Boba Fett.
Okay. It is complex. I can't work out how she stays in that outfit. Yeah, she's running around. I want to check out who the stunt double was. She doesn't often. The lad from Voyager rocks up now. Oh, I'm fine, man. Right, catch up. Over the Top was a big up by Warner. They dumped it in February, which was a bad move on their part, I guess. They weren't expecting much for it. And after Cobra, somewhat underperformed. Yeah, another lost Canon film there with Warner's. Best part of our wear is the first 5 minutes, which is the opening credits shower scene. Did you find the story too involved? Yes, amazing. Richard Lynch isn't in this, to be fair. He was a Canon stalwart. Yeah, maybe he's under a pseudonym. We were outnumbered. Yeah, that hose pipe made up for us. Hope it was warm water. Yeah, at 14, it wasn't what I wanted. Surely Ram Man and Fisto are the best named characters. I forgot about Ram Man. Barbed wire should have been sponsored by a hose pipe manufacturer. Yeah, I'm trying to think who makes hose pipes in the UK now. Stakeout is worth watching for the scene where Dreyfus spurs a marvel in stone while dancing to The Rhythm's Gonna Get You. Hilarious. You won't see it in a modern film. A problematic scene like that. Yeah, Red Sonja was a bit She-Ra. I will give it that. The one in the box, Gareth, with the new Origins cast list from 2021, it's the same scale as the original. There you go.
I would still say,
That's why it was
just
cheap.
despite the hate that Red Sonja gets, I always liked it. I thought it was
I've
good.
always liked it, yeah. It's out of the Conan trilogy.
Yeah, I remember back then watching it, and I was like, "Oh, is this another Conan film?" And he's like, "Oh, my name's Calidor." I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
don't lie to me."
No, it's like, oh, Caldor's his traveling name or something.
Yeah, his alias.
Yeah, and he was only supposed to film for 2 weeks. I think he's filmed for 3 months or something because they kept bigging his part up. But yeah, what's it? Evelyn's chest plate, I think, and her armor was quite heavy, and she, the actress had to use that as for her acting when she needed to be angry. She was lugging around all this fake metal. Barbed wire watch along. I've already done one. I did that with AJ maybe 2 years ago now. Ram Man and Fisto were porn stars. Yeah, who says they don't have porn stars on Eternia? Well, here we go. 2 really morbid facts on the location of Robbie's Rib Restaurant in the movies, where Rodney King was beaten by the police, and Julie's house in the movie is close to Bundy Drive, where OJ killed 2 people. Allegedly. Or is it true now? I can't remember.
Wow.
Stinkor is a fetish too, probably. Ace Ventura feels like early Cox, but she goes way back. Yes, I always forget she's in this because she doesn't look the same. That's it, Mark Singer. Aidan Quinn certainly got my vote as a psychotic nut job in Stakeout. I forgot he was in there. He was in and out of films in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Old Mark Singer was in the recent horrific Chuck Norris movie. I still haven't seen that. I think it's got like 2 point something on IMDb.
I didn't even know Chuck Norris did a new
Yeah, exactly. He's 80. Is he 80 something now? He's just done one last movie. I'll give Stakeout another go as an adult. Do that and let me know. So, yes, Quinn was in Stakeout.
You don't watch it.
Yeah, let him waste 2 hours. Prime Madeline Stowe, yes. I've never actually fancied Madeline Stowe.
Yeah, neither have I. I never thought she was like. She has a nice look to her, but she wasn't anything like. I never thought she was like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. Courtney Cox doing that. That's from Fresh Faceless. I know we all get older, but she looks like the 2 Swords exhibit these days. Yeah, a lot of weight loss and a lot of surgery, allegedly. All I remember about another thing, I was the house exploding and finding out what's her name. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell was annoying in it, but yeah, that house explosion at the beginning is worth watching the first 5 minutes for.
I guess her marriage to David Arquette is what caused her downward spiral.
Well, yes. What was it? Scream 1, 2. No, got together at 1. Were married in 2, and then divorced by 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good scene. I will give it this bit where she has the device, the projector or whatever it is, the screen that shows the past. He-Man and a native girl. Is she allowed to call it that? She was stunning in early seasons of Friends.
I was going to say, not in this day and age. She's not able to say that.
She's the best in Scream for me. Scream 1, certainly. What's up with the hair in Scream 3? Yes. Where's my Scream 3? Yeah, I can't be bothered. I have to get up. Oh, I think I own over 90 Canon films by now. Not just big ones like Over the Top or Bloodsport or Death Wish 3, but genres like, The Apple, Firefly, and that championship season. I forgot about The Apple. Let me put The Apple on my list. Have a look at that. Benayam Golan directed The Apple. You see, it was a rank release here. That's right. It's got then released by the Canon Group in a small... The Power Rock in 1994. I still don't know whether I should watch that. Because by all accounts, it's terrible. But it could be. If I could spell, is it called that chat? No, let me just put that and then search. That sinking feeling, that movement, doesn't seem to have that name on my list.
The 82?
Yeah, like fresh-faced Jennifer Aniston in Leprechaun, but she's aged like a fine wine. Yes.
Yeah, she has. I mean, man, Horrible Bosses. Have you seen her in that? Oof.
Yes. She's very sexual. Canon with the Donald Trump of movie making always put the worth into the next one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't. That does, yeah. Out of the deal. Oh, got a question. Josh has got a few Ernest films. I want to get more on later. Oof, good luck with that. Because when I looked, there was I only thought there was Camp, Scared Stupid, Saves Christmas, Goes to Prison. I thought they were the main 4. But then there's 5 or 6 after that.
Yeah, you don't need the other ones.
Goes to Africa and he goes to
Slam Dunk
school.
Ernest. Rides Again. I think Rides Again, it was about a cannon or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Good luck.
Goes to the army as well.
The army one, yes. Don't think I've ever seen this on TV. It feels like something Channel 5 would have shown in the early years. But yeah, I don't remember it being on the main channels. But yeah, there's the flying machine. And there was no second unit on this because Canon wouldn't pay for it. So there's some Burger King promotion there. I don't think there's any tie-in toys.
Well, they also, I noticed earlier when they were like at the gym, they had like those cases of Pepsi. I wonder if Pepsi.
Everyone is always talking about the action sci-fi flicks they did, but they're pretty good films once in a while, like Love Streams with so I like that one. I will show these off next Friday for the VHS stream. But yeah, there you go. 1984, John Cassavetes. Does not ring a bell. It's got a terrible American poster. We'll find out next week. And
Gina Rollins.
It's a drama. Gina Rollins and John Cassavetes.
Never heard of that one.
No. Of course, Barfly keep meaning to watch. But BBC showed it Christmas Eve, 1991. There you go. Canon nowadays has become cult. That is true.
Yeah.
And there you go. My friend remembers it. The Scream 3 bowl cut was the scariest thing in the film. It is a bad cut. You think someone designed that? Canon also did the Dutch film The Onslaught, which won Academy Best Foreign Picture. See, they could do it when they want to do it. I guess it probably made no money. Is Chris Dolph is He-Man? What they didn't show as Anthony Michael Hall as Adam.
Yeah, interesting.
Because in the cartoon, he's exactly the same build and look as He-Man. Isn't
Yeah,
he? So,
yeah.
I don't know. Outside the cartoon, if he is a small weakling that turns into He-Man, like Banana Man. Canon had distributions on a number of foreign titles back then, including personal favorite of mine, Colonel Reddle. How do you pronounce it? Reddle? Red? The Colonel.
Reddle?
It's not just me then. I can't spell Colonel either. I need some help.
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel, yes.
Colonel.
Colon. Is it? Oh, stop putting me off. Right. Colonel Red. There he is. 1985. Oh, it's Van Stasbo. The name does ring a bell from back in the day, but here we go. A rank film again. Oh, yeah. There's a Canon logo there. Right. I'll have a look at that next week. Thank you. Dr. Impossible. Robocop was the best of the year, but Untouchables and It Went Far Behind. Yeah, it's a cracking year indeed. Tammy was in Married and Children before her inevitable, incredible movie career. But yes, she's in lingerie in both appearances in Married and Children.
Well, she also did Home Improvement.
Oh,
before
did she?
It was.
I never really watched that.
She was the original Tool Time girl.
I need to get one of those. A lady that has a lot of cleavage on these. If there's any takers, let me know.
You need your version of Darcy the Mail Girl.
Yes, if anyone. I do have Jenna Flex coming on. Jenna Flux coming on soon. So yeah, but she's very busy. She's got about 20 films coming out in the next 2 years. So, Ian must have watched the 99 BBC broadcast. Let's shown it again. Since that may be the last time I watched this. This had 34 years ago. For shame. Unmasking Arnold is a James Bond ripoff that had a baboon sidekick. It's not what the picture showed. It looked like it. Well, Unmasking. The Idol. Worth Keeter again. Oh, yeah, I can see it from this picture. Oh, yeah, I see the baboon sidekick. It's got a fucking gun. You give a monkey a gun and it shoots someone, you don't blame the monkey. That was a hidden dig at me. Right.
That's what the guerrillas needed in Congo. They needed weapons.
Yeah, they would have won then. If they got the laser gun, then maybe humans would be. Yes, good time for Jules' Revenge. A forgotten masterpiece worthy of multiple Oscars. Well, Kane did win the Oscar for Hannah and Her Sisters while making whatever it was. And there's Michael Caine by the TV on my screen there in water, which is coming up. His other
Michael Caine.
Caribbean film. So yeah, we've got cross-dressing Gwildor, so way progressive film this is. Not sure.
Vegetarian, cross-dressing. I mean, ahead of its time, this film, guys.
Yeah, she might be a vegan for all we know, but yeah.
Yeah.
But she hasn't stopped. She hasn't started talking about it, so she can't be. But yeah, the comedy's happening. We're missing it. Not sure what it is about Steakhouse comedy, but I really don't get it. Yeah, apart from the bickering between the two of them, it's about the only comedy I remember. It's hard to think that Cannon did Street Smart and Barfly the same year. Did they appear on the list? I don't remember if I read those out.
Well, clearly, He-Man did better than those from the
well,
list.
yeah, that was
got up to.
66. Okay, let's have a look. Start at 66. Franz's favorite Ishtar at 73, Hellraiser at 72, Radio Days over Flowers in the Attic 70. Right, there we go. Prince of Darkness at 74, Creepshow 2, Hamburger Hill, The Gate, Pickup Artist, Back to the Beach, and Bedroom Window at 80. Fourth Protocol, Michael Caine again at 81. Lesson Zero, Fatal Beauty, Extreme Prejudice, Light of Day, Disorderlies, Someone to Watch Over Me, Hope and Glory, Made to Order, The Hidden, Heathens, 90. From the Hip, My Life as a Dog, Teen Wolf 2, House 2, Wanted Dead or Alive, Ironweed, Who's That Girl, Hiding Out, Death Wish 4, The Chipmunk Adventure. Somehow we got Assassination at 101, Chuck Bronson. Evil Dead 2 at 102, Cry of Freedom, Wisdom, Surrender with Michael Caine. Nadine at 106, Sicilian, Guns the Stone, Hollywood Shuffle, Jean de Florette, Hannah and Her Sisters re-release, Leonard Part 6, of course, River's Edge, Made in Heaven, Death Before Dishonor, The Dead, Color Purple re-release, Bestseller, Hot Pursuit, American Ninja 2 at 120. So Monster Squad at 124, there's no justice. Yeah, that was a bomb. Alan Quatermain at 125, 3 O'Clock High, Big Shots, Near Dark, Wish You Were Here, Pinocchio, and The Emperor of the Night. Barfly, there you go, 131.
Wow.
But then we got Burt Reynolds Malone, 132. I guess that's Burt Reynolds Heat, 135. From like 137, Care Bears. I'm just going to keep going. I forgot what I'm looking for.
Street Smart?
Yeah.
The one you're looking for?
Penitentiary 3, 165. Steel Justice. Street Smart, 174.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still can't believe this did better than Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, that didn't do well at all. Mr. Jensi taped this Christmas premiere of this. Everything, like everything else at that time. Yeah, yes, you get some blank tapes for Christmas, and then you get to tape all the big films on Christmas time. Yeah, the cinematography is not bad on this at all. It's better than the Netflix effect you get on every film these days. It's of its time. It feels grounded and gritty rather than plasticky and fake. I agree. Doesn't really look that bad. By the way, Steak Minutes is a really funny movie. There you go. Talking about 7, are we ever going to get to Bigfoot and the Hendersons, VT? Ooh, I can do Harry and the Hendersons. I don't know if I got Bigfoot and the Hendersons anyway. Oh, here we go. So another onslaught of cannon fodder that can't shoot properly. It's like the Terminator. He can't shoot when he needs to.
What's interesting is that if you look at some of the weapons, you could tell they're clearly like rubber. Like some of them are bent. They're like bent all weird.
They've all got these different weapons. Some got handguns, some got shotguns, some got big laser guns. But yeah. And yeah. This is the button. Press it, make a sound. Yeah, he built this thing. He doesn't know how to use it. Where did I get to? I'm way behind. I love the use of color in this. Reminded me of Dick Tracy a bit. Yeah, apparently it does get more colorful as the film got made. I read somewhere because they started off quite muted colors.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they would have done, I'm curious what like Snake Mountain would have done. I'm
Hmm.
curious what if they actually had more budget, what they would have done on Eternia instead of being 80s modern day 80s Earth.
Yeah, because they're destroying the shit out of this set. So I don't know why a big stone set for Snake Mountain wouldn't have hurt.
Hmm.
Yes, the baboon monkey psychic subgenre was short-lived. Exactly. Yes, a sad time. Racists. 97 was a good year for cinema. Not limited to American cinema. Wings of Desire, Chinese Ghost Story, Better Tomorrow 2. Films almost no one on YouTube talks about. There you go. I've heard of those. The Colors are Bright. Yes, Dick Tracy is in another universe for its usage. That is also true. Those are great movies that Ian approves. The sets look so cheap, feel like I'm watching a school play. Oh, hang on. Chelsea Fields rolling around on the floor. I don't think it looks cheap. No, it.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, I don't think they looked that
I know
bad.
it's a record store, so technically it's quite a cheap set because there could be. And then when I think there is when you will notice there is no one in the town apart from the main characters.
Yeah, very true.
There's no extras or anything.
Yeah, like all the stuff's flying around, all this like stuff's blowing up, and yet people aren't outside. Cops never really show up until like it's all over.
Yeah, there's one cop.
There's one cop. He can't call anybody to like, hey, I need help or anything.
Yeah, they might probably aren't even the sets. They're probably real shops that was cheaper to destroy. Red Sonja sets are amazing, and to be honest, no worse than Destroyers. I love Destroyer. The characters don't look right on Earth. No, especially bloody Gwildor, whose mouth doesn't work.
Well, see, I saw. I think I told you this once before. I saw Destroyer before I saw Barbarian when I was a kid, and for the longest time, I liked that one the most. And then I saw Barbarian, and then I was like, oh wow, okay. So it felt a lot more darker.
Yeah, it's longer and boring. Doesn't have action every 2 seconds. Yes, Cyborg does look way cheaper than this. The sets in this, I think Cyborg had 1/10 of the budget of this. Because it was Albert Poon said, I can use that to make the Spider-Man, He-Man stuff we worked on and make a film. Yeah, you got her mum. It's Evelyn, don't trust her. The sets are solid in this. The main one is so big they knocked one of the walls down with the sound stages and built 2 sound stages into one. Exactly. They could have done more with it. I like Red Sonja, but don't like Conan, actually. Ooh, Byron.
Wow, hot take.
Is that the house in Halloween 78? I did think it did look like the Myers house back when they pulled up to it, but I don't think it is. Did I miss? Well, no, I know the way. Oh. Piss off, Al. Cyborg and He-Man. Cyborg had He-Man's hand-me-downs. That's a polite way of putting it.
He-Man's sloppy seconds.
Yeah. It's like you can't... Because, it's an apocalyptic future, so I don't know how that... I know Eternia seems to be apocalyptic at the end, but yeah. Oh, Mike never got into Conan, sorry.
Wow.
Does Chuck Norris beat people up in the new one, or does he act? I think neither, because he's so old. She's rather good as Evelyn, actually. Yes, she is. Yeah. All right. I am so far behind. I'm going to just have to pick the best comments now. There you go. It's bad. It's new Chuck movie is bad. It's Attack Force suddenly looking good. That's
wow, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's a bold statement.
Yes, I was just telling everyone, Over the Top was a masterpiece ahead of its time, and the arm wrestling was so intense you had to switch off. I did. And Real Steel is not a better film. Yeah, the prosthetics are quite stiff, especially on the monsters, yes. Chuck plays kind of a cyborg and shows up at the end to barely movie and let fight double takeover. It's kind of depressing, yeah. The Apple is a masterpiece of shit you have to see. Oh dear. And you couldn't handle the Hawk. Oh no. Yes, the sound effects music it plays reactivates the key sounds or something from another film. Is it Labyrinth or movie Ghostbusters? Are you the key master? I do think that I haven't. They do sound familiar. He messaged me on the sly one too. He really loved Double Jack and I had to pretend not to like it so I wouldn't lose subs. I've got to keep my subs now. Al's doing earnest watch parties. Is there anyone with no brain cells that'll help him? Josh will do it. There you go.
I'll do Ghost to Jail.
Is it like Oz?
No, no, not at all.
Oh, okay. I like to see Ernest in the Oz situation.
The messed up thing is I really enjoyed that show, like when it came out. So like just the image of like Ernest and that, man, that'd be hilarious.
I think I only saw it once, one episode, the first episode, because I thought it was like a spin-off of Buffy with Oz the werewolf character in it. I thought he's not in this. What's that guy doing? The Apple is one of the worst musicals I've made, together with Xanadu and Emily Perez. It's amazingly bad. I love it to the end. I'll drop everything for that. There you go. Oh, fuck's sake. Why do I always have to suffer the dodgy films? Look what I bought. For that fucking owl.
I was thinking you were like joking about that when you
Well,
when you made that post. I was like,
what are the odds of getting an X rental over the top? No holds barred, sorry. Same level. Right. Imagine. Of course, Life Force. Masters reminds me a lot of Life Force. Not sure why. I think it's the special effects. Did Ellen do the special effects in Life Force? I can't remember now. Only he's not horrible about him. He don't get them. No. Frank Langella and Meg Foster definitely made this movie. Yes, that is also true. Right, here it comes. It's been a while since Langella's been in it. I'm not grumpy. Isn't Apples the Canon a weirdly sex film? It is. It's as strange as Life Force sometimes, but yeah. If Evelyn was naked wandering around, that might be a bonus. I know that the guy threw a tea towel at Beastman part, expecting him to reenact naked on his pillow. Up to I'll be up for Ernest Watch or 4. Jeez, I missed a trick with that. Oh, and
we've only got 4 good movies, right?
I don't own any of them. Both those films are superior to Eva Perez. The film has literally nothing of worth. It's not even well shot yet. 13 Oscar nominations. Oh, yeah. Colonel is just pronounced Colonel. Ernest Marathon Watch Party. Know what I mean? Originally, there was no Prince Adam. Marvel made him up. Then the cartoon ran. There you go. Great taste. Songs about sex and stuff. Religion's tossed in pretty bad. It's about a World Vision song contest. Oh, dear. Ernest has a wanking. Isn't one of the series, is it? It is now. She was in Home Ruined. There you go. Yes, many films, one Jessa. I can't imagine why. Lovely girl that she is. She was the best thing about Home Improvement. Ernest was in one of the wanky 3 Ninja movies.
The one with Hogan.
Doesn't exactly.
Going back, bring it all back to No Holds Barred.
Do you think there will ever be another live-action He-Man movie? Yes, apparently next year. I don't like Amelia. I kind of like Xanadu. I will say that when they do let her act Jessa, it's actually pretty good. Yes, I did watch, Murder Size the other night. She's in. Vegans, they didn't exist in 87, did they? No. You'd have heard about it if they had. Hang on. Hang on, I got you. So, yes. I need to watch Water. It's hard to come by. Water.
I don't think I've ever...
It does have Eddie Grant, Eric Clapton, George Harrison, and who was it? Ringo Starr. It's I've been aware of its notoriety. It's didn't do handmade films any favors, no. But it is excellent. Used to have water on video, never watched it. Ironically, it has a water damaged sleeve. He-Man and the Secret of the Sword is my favorite He-Man cartoon movie. I don't think I've ever seen the movies. Isn't there a Christmas one with She-Ra?
That's where they introduced She-Ra into it. That was the Christmas one.
Ah, there we go. Kane made some utter arse in the 80s. Not that I've seen Water. I'm sure it's great. Yeah, Josh, before you go dissing me. No, fire. Some of these effects are ropey, but...
So now what's interesting is like like the part I'm at, he shot the guy on the hoverboard and he blew up in air, right? But then he shot the one that was outside the window and he just fell off. Like, wouldn't he have blown up too? Especially at that close range?
No, Water, I loved Morons from Outer Space when it came out. I saw it in the cinema and I saw it last year. It was fucking terrible. But yeah, Water, I can enjoy. I don't care. I don't give a damn. British justice is a farce and a sham. I love Kane in the 1980 movie Blade Runner Rio. Yes. But there was 4 other reasons to like that one, and Demi Moore's tits are 2 of those.
I see what you did there.
Prince of Darkness is low budget, so technically did better, I guess. Not necessarily. Carpenter doesn't have many hits. It's great. Complex title too. Water. Yes. What could it be about? Yes, More from Outer Space is one of the worst films I've ever seen too. I will put that on fact. Is it a prequel to Waterworld? Well, possibly. Yeah, see, Water is very funny with a very loud Billy Connolly. There he is. He doesn't talk. He sings all his lines because he's taken a vow that until Cascara is free from British tyranny. So it's very progressive as well.
Oh, he uses the grappling hook here to get the...
Does he? Yeah, I was way off. I thought once, but yeah, it's been used 2 times already. And now the third. Oh, the Man at Arms actor is still going at 93. I was going to check. Hey, what do you mean Water is terrible? But Kane gives it a slight lift. No wonder EMI buried the movie. This is not my month. Could do with Water with a double of Halloween H2O. Better or worse than Shanghai Surprise. Oh, there you go. But for you, this comedy gold from the writers of Porridge. Cyborg budget was apparently only 500k.
Wow.
Is that pesos? Kane did Dress to Kill, Hannah Sisters, Dead Run Scoundrels in the 80s, so he did make up for all that bad stuff back then. See? It was like this and Jaws 3, filming 6 weeks in the Caribbean. What are you going to do? Oh, do you think He-Man could beat up Thor?
No.
No. He's not really... Thor's a god, isn't he? So I think He-Man can be quite damaged easily if he's not fighting.
Well, I mean, that was the whole thing, right? Skeletor can hurt him, So, I mean...
Well, yes. Yeah. Until we meet again. Yes. How the hell is Expendables 4? 100 million, that's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And it's all green screen. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I was just going to say, like those memes of Skeletor are hilarious.
Yes, they are. That's another question. You may like it, but for me, Water isn't worth it. Jesus Christ, I get eviscerated online again. 1985. It's only 96 minutes. Got Valerie Perrin from Superman the movie. Leonard Rossiter from Rising Damp. Brenda Vacchiara, I don't know what she's done. But it's got Michael Caine and Billy Connolly together at last. It's not any old water, it's designer water, it says.
So it's Avion?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, no, it's fizzy water, I think so. It's a Perrier.
Oh.
My vacation was all right. I'm glad to be back. And it was the south coast of England. I still haven't re-seen Wilt. I don't love wrestling. I was excited for No Holds Barred. I knew he would be. It's shite, you mean? Oh, if you like Ishtar, then you'll admire water. I didn't like Ishtar that much, but yes, I will defend water. Yes, yes. Wilt is based on a novel. I saw it the other day. Well, it was The Blot on the Landscape writer. I can't remember who he is now. Yes, more from that space for Howling 2 for Jimmy Nail's finest performance, Howling 2. I really need to give No Hold Bars a rewatch. I loved it when I was about 8. If you like wrestling, you'll love it. Oh my God, Wilt. Who would you cast as Beastman? Who would you cast as Mossman? I guess they'd probably just CGI them, but
I would go with the guy that did. I think I said this before. Who I would probably cast would be what's his name? The guy that did Swamp Thing recently.
I was going to say Swamp Thing guy. Yes, Derek Mears.
Yeah, Derek Mears. Beastman, I don't know. Beastman would be. Oh, you know what? Why not? What's his name? Tyler Mane.
That works. Yeah, those two. He
Well,
might
he was
win for the chance.
He was a Sabretooth, so I mean,
I don't hate
and Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. I mean, you know.
I don't know who Extendor is. Did you know that one? I don't know. Is that a toy one?
No.
I
So who would you cast as Skeetor? That's a better question.
Yeah. Or Fisto. I like Will too, but then yes, I liked. But I remember watching BBC's Blot of the Landscape, but of course, it went way over my head back then. Ishtar was more of a shit than a hit. Gareth, your birthday's coming up. Ernest on VHS and Double Dragon on Laserdisc, or maybe Baby Geniuses. I have never. I think isn't there a sequel to Baby Geniuses?
I think so.
Yeah.
I want to say they did make a sequel.
But yes, no one is going to be watching it. Yeah, I think they would just make them all CGI anyway. Extender would be CGI. I finally realized this film has similar elements to Silent the Hedgehog movie. Shh.
So, Baby Geniuses 2, Super Babies, John Voight,
Of course.
Scott Baio,
Oh,
Vanessa Angel,
come on, my angel.
Whoopi.
She hasn't replied to Sodder. Whoopi.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's in it.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to think. None of these other people I recognize.
Jim Ross. What else would you like to Fred Foster to be in besides this? They lived in my thighs, and I don't know.
Blind Fury.
Yeah, as the blind person. I know
that would be a good. That would be a good twist, right?
Yeah. He was a fantastic Jay Clampett. Not as good as Erica Laniak's whatever character it was that I was distracted by her short shorts. Gross. My class. I'm not reading it. Don't look, Larry. Xanadu was the reason the Razzie was created. The Apple was runner-up in the Los Angeles Bad Films Award. Popeye won. Bloody hell. Yes, Al is wrong about the Turtles 3, of course. Who was the live-action She-Ra? Who was Snow White?
What?
I don't know. It's a blonde, pretty girl that's athletic. Is there any of those anymore?
Ronda Rousey. No, honestly, I was gonna say, but she'd have to probably bulk up a little bit more. As what's her name? Margot Robbie, maybe.
Ah, yes, I can. Yes, she is pretty enough to pull that off and pull me off. Right. Lucy Lawless. She's too old now, unfortunately.
Yeah. If it was Lucy Lawless from back then, from
Xena days.
Xena, yeah,
I
would definitely
Xena.
That.
Do your best Skeletor cartoon Skeletor impression. Well, I did mine. It's Larry's turn.
Until we meet again.
Oh, that hurts.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day. Until we meet again.
Oh, it's amazing, Larry. You just like him.
Well, I watch enough of those memes, so you know.
Now, the lady at number 38, she's been watching me as I've been watching her. Now, not a lot of people know that. Demi Moore, of course. Yes, we missed a trick there. Demi Moore should have done She-Ra instead of striptease. What the fuck? He went to see Turtle 3 instead of Jurassic Park.
Oh, now thinking about that, it made me think. You know who else could have probably who could maybe pull off She-Ra? Not now, but a few years back or several years back, maybe Heather Graham.
Yes, that's a lovely girl. But yes, Demi. Water, yes, I do believe that is true. He isn't in it much. He's the politician in it. No, I'm not entering it with that. See, I used it there, you see, because it's the cartoon version. I love the Turtles. I saw the first at cinema, but it was Jurassic Park all the way there here. The Octo Rectifier, where's that going? Hey, there's Wilkie, or someone that looks like Wilkie without a beard. He was having lunch earlier. Seems to have a very long lunch on a Friday, so I only get half hour. I don't know how he gets like 2 hours.
Yeah, I only get an hour. If that.
Yeah. Who's stronger, He-Man or Hulk?
Hulk.
Because yeah, He-Man is mortal, I'm gonna say.
Well, Hulk, I mean, if not to get too technical, but
oh, here we go.
But Hulk, he does like his power is infinite. You know, it all depends on how angry he gets.
Well, yeah, they did that in the first Hulk, the Ang Lee Hulk, didn't they? But they haven't sort of touched on that in the later ones.
Yeah, he got soft.
Yeah, he did get soft. Professor Hulk. I haven't got Kane's Island, which is the third of the Caribbean trilogy from the 80s he did. But yeah, it's very violent, that film. And a Peter Benchley novel, I think it was based on. They did it too early. Oh, I'm sorry. I've never been told that before. He-Man is better than all Marvel lads bar Wolverine. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the 50 caliber machine gun at the end. Spoilers. It was either Water or Alice Wonderland adapt for US TV. Yeah. Lou Ferrigno, he's about 70 now, isn't he? Although in this, he would have made a better Beastman, yeah. Or Andre the Giant. Wasn't Andre the Giant the monster in the Destroyer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uncredited.
The Blade guy. He has to walk around this because he's got so many fucking swords.
Now, did you see the little pig boy?
Ah, thank you. Yes.
That was the Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah, a Skeletor. I think he just won a competition, didn't he? Rather than
was it?
I think this one was a competition.
Oh, okay.
yeah. They did a competition for the cartoon series that someone would get to be in the film, but then Skeletor walks past a kid who hands him a sword, or Pig Boy. Yeah, so he's completely covered in makeup, poor sod, so you don't get to see him. So if you went back to school and said, "I'm in He-Man's film," and you can't prove it, but he's in the credits, I believe. Let's see. Oh, Extendo could stretch his arms and legs.
Since the movie did so poorly, those kids are like, "Oh, really?" And they beat him up because, like, why was the movie so bad?
Oh, there's like 3 or 4 baby geniuses. Oh dear.
I only remember part 2. I don't remember any more after that.
Didn't. Yeah, I've never seen the first one. It looked so bad. I haven't seen the first Boss Baby. Let's have a look. Oh, the lady Bryony I interviewed the other day. She could be She-Ra. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got the virtual whip going now.
So Jenna Flux, she can be She-Ra.
If there's a shower scene. Oh, I will be requesting money for Jessa Flux because I have to pay her. So there's a grotesque scene at the beginning of the island with fat old blokes on the fishing boat, and they all get a good gutting and graphic detail. Yes, there's a few. It's a quite violent film, that one. Oh no, he's diving through the web looking at original He-Man toys boxed. I think I'd be missing them. Yes, an original box toys. Can you imagine how much they go for?
Quite a bit, but can you imagine once the new movie comes out that's gonna be even worse?
Oh, get them now, everyone. Invest. Never mind invested in gold. Don't check them out later. Do it now. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Thank you for that. I wish I looked that good in a pair of leather underpants and said I'm here eating carrot cake in an elasticated waistband. Hey, I'm in my sweat joggings or whatever, sweat pants, but I'm not wearing hockey pads. A lot of them are out of print, but the core ones are still. Also, Josh Google 18th anniversary of Mattel He-Man. It's 50 for him and Skeletor based directly on the old toys. Yes, I don't know because I guess if you're not fussy, you can get the newer versions of the. They look exactly the same, don't they?
Yeah, I think they're pretty much the same molds. I think the only I think they retooled a couple things, but I think for the most part it's the same mold on those ones.
Yeah, they're probably not made of lead either. So.
Yeah,
lead paint and lead insides.
They did do the same with the Playmates re-release of the Ninja Turtles.
Right. The moon rises to its apex. Yeah, so he's supposed to have got molded teeth on the outside, but then he's talking with fangs inside. He sounds like the alien with a mouth within a mouth. Death and rebirth. He even has a line from Richard III at some point. But yeah, he's going all out in this fucker.
It's like, I mean, it's funny because like when people say that Raul Julia was the best thing about Street Fighter.
Yes.
You know, it's like I've never heard anybody say like, it's like, oh, Street Fighter 2, it suffers from Masters of the Universe syndrome, which is Frank Langella is like the best part of this film.
Yeah, I think we should Mark Singer would cast. If Dolph was up. Oh, the other cops will turn up. There's about 20 now. Lavitania. But yes. I like Hulk and the carrot cake. Yeah, she is fussy. Josh does want the originals. I don't. I nearly bought the Gwildor, but I couldn't be bothered to waste money on it because I don't like the character. Arnie back then was the only suitable Hulk. Although, I guess Sven Thorson would have made a good substitute. Oh, I have my eye on the laser disc, though. So, yeah, there's the captain.
Hey, Captain.
Ahoy! So, yes, in an hour and a half on his and Rob's channel tonight, I think. Talking tapes. Oh, He-Man. I meant not Hulk. Okay. I have a silly amount of He-Man figures. Ooh. I'll give you £5 for the lot. The laserdisc of this is expensive, well, too important. It's always the same, isn't it? Slipknot, Landelator. Yes, he's got the power at the moment. He's got. Going to take his face off by the look of it. But I've never understood what the actual power is here. So, what has this all been about? Getting the sword? The universe has power.
It's the power of the universe.
And then what does that mean? You just get a gold costume. Ooh.
I guess.
He doesn't seem to have any additional powers because he still has to fight He-Man physically.
Yeah, and well, we'll get to it when he fights him.
Yes. Where does he fight them? Watching this tonight, I dawned on me that Evelyn and the henchman disappeared for the very end. I guess they were coming back in the sequel. Yes.
Oh, I thought he meant from the fight because there's a reason why you don't see anybody when they're fighting.
You might as well tell it because we're gonna miss it otherwise.
Well, I mean, basically they ran out of money, so the lights being off, like that, it's all that they all did it,
Yeah,
on guerrilla style. They did it guerrilla style because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah, Canon came in and said, "Right, stop filming right in the middle of filming something," and so there's no money. And then I think it was like 6 weeks or 3 months later, they filmed it in a garage or something. Just the stuntman in Skeletor's costume and Dolph Lundgren in complete black, just lighting them up for that epic fight.
I mean, it's interesting how they made it work. You know?
I've never been able to see the join because it makes when Skeletor gets the power, it knocks out all the lighting. Oh, sorry, he's a god apparently. That's right, does it? How would you rate the framing of this movie on the prehistoric 4x3? The picture's not actually that bad. It's very colourful. It's maybe too colourful. It's very red. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite red. It's not the biggest widescreen film there is anyway. It's like cropped on my picture here. So it's actually not missing much details from the sides. The music is great, yeah, Bill Conti. So you got to go with one of the greats. Oh, here we go. Although Skeletor looks stupid in that gold costume.
Yeah, that big old helmet. How can you walk around with that?
It's not a practical.
I wonder if they took this design for Shao Kahn and
that was someone else mentioned that in the review. Holy shit, we did it. Yeah, the policeman swears a lot in this for a kids' film. Barry Norman didn't even like Ghostbusters. Yeah, she didn't like this.
They couldn't kill anybody, but you could swear left and right on it.
Yes,
it was okay.
Yeah, he's got the farewell, He-Man. Yeah, he uses the freeze himself, and then Skeletor's just blasting his own men.
Yeah,
even though he's a super god. Yeah, there's a lot of pretentious dialogues in this from Skeletor. Yes, Mum Rameed's golden armor, Flash Gordon baddie. Yes, that is it. Oh, you watched this again earlier the other month, and it's not as bad as I remember. See, that's the general consensus. Come on, you motherfucker! And he blasts a shotgun before he says the word. They could have cast Brian Bosworth. Yes, he was. I don't know if he was acting back then.
But
no, he was a big blonde. Not the kind of big blonde I want, but
he could have. He could have been in the sequel.
Well, yeah, He-Man in the sequel was going to be some surfer dude. I can't remember his name. A famous surfer because he was long blonde hair. That's about, and he had a toned body. The new one, I'm dreading it. Yes, it could be good, but Dolph Lundgren's jumped then, like walked up to the step or the whatever it is and dumped it. Did fairly well. It's not a party till you got Billy Barty. Yes, bless him. I don't think what else did Billy Barty do? He was
Willow.
That's it. Which finger is the magic one?
Star Wars.
Was he in some? Yeah. But he wasn't in a Bruce Springsteen video.
Oh, he was in UHF.
Of course, yes. The
cameraman.
Cameraman, yes. He takes a header. Died in 2000 on December 23rd, 76. Christ. So he was sort of 60-ish when he did this. Also, it was like 1,000, but then he is in Willow, like you said, Legend, Under the Rainbow. So look, he was in the Alan Smithy film, A Burn Hollywood Burn, Radioland Murders, Life Stinks with Mel Brooks.
Oh, he was in that? I don't remember him in that.
The Monsters Today. Films. Noodles from UHF. Yes, must be the canon live action Snow White, Rumpelstiltskins, Tough Guys. Yeah, Legend, and lots of TV shows. But here we go. Enough talk. Let this be our final battle. Yeah, and then they clash. Then it cuts to the darkness and the red lights, and
Then it cuts to the no budget.
Yep. Billy Bouncy is fantastic in VHS. You got Huck's Pop Culture Cafes. Yeah, I have the power. Yes, Langella Skeletor is epic. He is. The highlights, just like you said with Street Fighter, doing it for their sons. Yeah, I don't think even if He-Man's a hit, I don't think the toy line will take off again.
Yeah.
So all He-Man to do is cut off the scepter in half.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that. So just him breaking his staff, he lost all of his power.
It's Skeletor, and then he kicks him. It's over. To this day, I'm still the only. This is the only other film I've seen Principal Strickland in. Oh, He-Man grabs the sword. He has the high ground. And then there's the big fall with a no.
It clearly took this from Empire or from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
And
then there's a really bad green screen effect with Dolph turning around. So James Tolkien, I think he's still with us. Yeah, he was born in 1931. He's in War Games. He's in Top Gun, of course. There's Stinger.
Mm-hmm.
And then Back to the Future in this. He's in Bone Tomahawk.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't that. That's a good one. Bone Tomahawk.
That's a rough, the rough watch. He's in Cobra, the TV series. Not that I knew there was one.
I didn't know. I don't remember that.
Problem Child True. Driving Me Crazy. Dick Tracy. Oh, yes, his numbers in Dick Tracy. Back to the Future 3 is Marshall Strickland.
Really?
Yeah. Opportunity Knocks. Family Business. Second Sight. True Blood, as in the TV movie from 1989. Yeah. A lot of TV. Armed and Dangerous with John Candy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, sort of went under the radar. The pink Cadillac kind of destroys the vibe of this action scene, yes. It does. Billy Barty was in Foul Play and Under the Radar. There you go. I should have just read ahead. He's in Dare the Locust without makeup. Yeah, between the new one and the recent Netflix show. Yeah, they're trying to make He-Man a thing. Good journey. Mattel liked the money from Barbie, so yeah, let's do this. The figures sell well. It's lasted 5 years. The relaunch so far. Yeah. Oh, yes, Vincent D'Onofrio. He did play Thor in Adventures of Babysitting. That is true. I'm trying to think.
He's at home.
I could take you back in time. No, just send us home. We better get home, Gildor. But yes, because Eternia, apart from this castle, seems like a wasteland. It's hardly a luxury castle, but yeah, Strickland wants to stay because he's got a young blonde woman.
Right, feeding him grapes.
He was in Foul Play. I can't remember him in Foul Play. Was he a hitman? Elizabeth Shue. Yes. Adventures of Babysitter, the best Thor film. Skeleton falling is the worst effect in the movie. His mouth doesn't move when he screams. He's sort of going like, am I falling? Builder, wait, send us back. And what the hell is she wearing? I'm not sure what 20-something-year-old girls wore to bed, but it's very conservative.
Right. Maybe they're Amish or something.
There we go. All about the dirty little doors preparing for the making of Wizard of Oz. That's what Under the Rainbow is. Yeah, the lights went out in Skeleton's throne room. Cannon couldn't play for the Lecky Bill. I can never watch Bone Tomahawk again. Ouch. I'm the same. I've only watched it once. Yeah, not the Cobra. It's a Cobra. Serpico. I didn't get that far. It might be his first film. I own the one tape of Under the Rainbow. You really think it was a great comedy? Well, it can be any worse than some of the canon comedies. Was it Going Ape?
Yeah, Going Ape.
That's the one I was trying to think of. They're not going bananas. This ending is corny as fuck, but for kids. Just like a hula hoop. Billy was a salesman that was mistaken for a bad guy. Ah, there you go. Funny roll for him. Oh, the credits are rolling. There we go. In foul play. Labyrinth style, back in her bedroom ending. Yes, that's a good point. Don't get on that plane today. Shut up. We're going. He's an excellent pilot. That would be the icing on the cake, but I guess, yeah, she takes the maps and the keys.
Yeah, like they won't get the keys later and do it anyway.
Well, yeah, maybe the whole of LA burns. Kevin? Now that Courtney Cox's parents aren't killed, she's not such a drag now, so.
What they should have done was like shown her trying to like crash the plane so she doesn't, so they don't take the plane.
Yes,
But budget,
Okay, I had the tape of the chase comedy Modern Problems. Ah, another one that should be. Is that the one where he gets zapped by electric or something, or is that another one I'm thinking of? Oh, here we go. I have the power. So yes, so allegedly they wanted to dub Dolph, but people said that's not true. But he had 3 goes to get it right. Doesn't sound too bad. The ending for Labyrinth is generally moving.
The Modern
To a
Problems.
better house.
That's the one.
Yes.
That's the one where it's like it's a toxic waste. Gives them like kinetic powers.
That's it. Yes, Richard Sponder was the pig boy. Oh, heavenly dog! That's what Al Bundy gets rented on beta. So yes, production supervised for Mattel by 3 people. Yes, I can't get over how modest her night is. Button up to the neck and floor length. Did any DJ wear this since Victorian times? I don't know what went wrong, because normally she'd be like in a thong and nothing else. In my imagination, anyway.
Well, it's the 80s. I would imagine at least maybe like some sort of like lacy something,
Yeah, even if it's like sexy cut off pajamas or something. But yeah, not a whole massive 90 like Carol Ann. Here we go. Stunt players. I don't think I saw anyone. There's Greg and Brian Smrz, SMRZ. I need a vowel, please.
Ben Scott, John Clay Scott.
Yeah, keeping it in the family in this one. Danny Costa, not Danny Chips.
Well, budget, so it's kind of like it's like, hey, do you have a brother? Yeah, okay, bring him along.
Yeah, he can do this high fall. I like the fox labyrinth that's riding a dog. Yeah, I love Sididimus. He's my favorite character. Tally ho! Best boy grip, key grip, dolly grip, grip, gaffer, best boy electrician, best boy. Dolph does sound Jamaican in this. I have the power, man. Be a can.
Lot of
Speaking
mercy.
Bacon. Oh, anyone see the new film that stars Peter Andre? I guess Danny Dyer was busy. Oh dear, hope not. I'm not going near that one. I still have it on 20th Century Fox video preset. Doubt Disney will ever release such a dynamic duo as Benji and Chase. Yes, there he is. There he is.
Nice.
Now, yes, he is green on the VHS. So I think they've cleaned up the picture for later releases, so he's not green. But it was a thing. So we've got armor technicians. I don't know if... No, I missed it then. I don't know if it's the same armorer as something else I was going to talk about. Anyway. Arnold Schwarzenegger in Mr. Freeze. That was very enjoyable. I would like to make a great double bill with a number of films. Even Last Starfighter has parallels to it, yes. The other way around, I guess. He goes from California.
Yeah, to space.
Yeah, I do like that. Because that's directed by Nick Castle, which I keep meaning to get in touch with. He's only got his phone number, so I have to phone him.
He has an Instagram, doesn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it official?
I think yeah, I have him on my Instagram.
Uh-huh. Let's have a look. Because sometimes, well, I haven't had much luck with Instagram.
The other thing too is maybe go through PJ Souls. She's on Instagram. I have her on my Instagram too. And hers, I know it's hers for sure.
So yeah, there's about 5 Nick Castles followed by people I know. None of them.
Whichever one follows PJ Souls, or that's the one.
It says it's the OG director. I'll investigate that later. So here we go. Skeletor is just. Oh, he is green on this one. So I think he's always green. I don't know. I'll be back. Only in a rerun.
Ripping off friggin' Terminator as well.
Yes. Peter Andre smell an interview. If that's a level I can get now. No. Second that statement. But I do own 6 or 7 Chevy Chase movies. Spice Like Us, Funny Farm, Memories of Invisible Man, and the one he did with Aykroyd. Was it Nothing But Trouble? I only have Spies Like Us out of that lot.
What's funny when he said like that one with Dan Aykroyd, I was like, oh, you mean Spies Like Us?
Of course, yes. He just did that with Aykroyd, didn't he? I asked him, does Jordan just lie there, or was that just for Shane Bowers? Yeah, Jordan is not a good thing. I haven't seen Funny Farm in 20 years. I watch it every so often. It's not funny. It's just entertaining, I think.
Yeah, it's got its moments. I don't know. My favorite is the lamb fries scene. It's so funny.
Play the record.
Yeah. And the lady too, she's like, as soon as he spits it out, she's like, she wipes it and puts the old record back.
Yes. Dolph's speech coach is credited. Imagine how it could have been before she worked her magic on it. Yeah, because he didn't have much to do in was it Rocky 4?
We also had a drama coach on there listed too. I was like, oh, okay. Because it specifically said for Dolph. And I like first one, drama coach.
Oh.
I was like, dang.
Yes, I love the vacation films. I bet the lady from Night of the Comet, Weekend at Bernie's, and Last Night, I think her first name is Catherine. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let's have a look. I was going to say it's not the other one.
Yeah, it's Catherine. I can't remember her last name.
Well, yes, we got that far. We need the rest of it. Not Lance Guest. He'd fall over in blood. Dan O'Leary. Oh, yes, Mary Stewart. Catherine Mary Stewart.
Yep.
What else? Weekend at Bernie's, Night of the Comet. Well, the apple of all bloody things. What else has she done? Let's go. The olden days. Knight Rider. Nighthawks. She's a sales girl.
Mischief. The Sea Wolf.
Oh, Mischief. Oh, yes. And it's used to watch that again.
The Night Flyers.
Yeah. The Psychic. With the guy from Gremlins.
Annihilator.
Where's that?
She was in that. Looks like a robot film, I guess.
Oh yes, I think I've seen that one. All right, let's wrap this up. We discussed people's careers.
Right.
Triple bill I planned when it comes to Ace Cinema. Big Trouble in China, Last Dragon, Golden Child.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a good martial arts. 5 hours, yes. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think there's something that would beat that.
Now, in which order? Would that be the order?
Ah, yes. Because there's a lot.
That's what I'm curious.
With Golden Child and Big Trouble in China. Right. But
I think I would do Last Dragon first, because out of the 3, that's like my least favorite. I still like it, but I think that would probably be like get that one out of the way, and then I'd probably do Golden Child, and then I would have to end it off with a banger. With
yes. Yes. William Stout, designer films. Seems like he could be called. He has a hell of a filmography. Here, how old is he? That's the trouble. Might complain till I get old people on.
75.
About my level. What's his email address? Art department. Oh, is he First Blood? He-Man, Hitcher, Mist. Ooh. Yeah.
Return of the
No
Living Dead.
contacts. No contacts, I thought. Investigate. Oh, yes, in that order. Yeah. Teen Wolf, Weird Science, Goonies. Yeah, this is the trouble. It's easy in the 80s, I guess. Gareth, The World Feels Whole again. Thanks for both a great vid and for bringing up so many classics on the video. Thank you. Some of that should go to Larry as well. He was here. Commando, Rocky 4, Predator. Oh, yeah. What did we do? Commando, Terminator 1, and Predator, didn't we? I think I did one night. I think there was a Sly one this year. Great laugh. Thank you.
I'm trying
Laughing
to think
at
of,
me or the be?
I'm trying to think if I would put Rocky in between Commando and Predator. Like I feel like maybe Rambo.
Yes, an army one all the way through, isn't it? Then?
Yeah.
Nope. There's a lot I love for that Paramount film. I do seem to warm slightly to crazy people, seeing I work in marketing. Aha. Volvos, they're boxy, but they're good. All 80s adventures, all fantasy items, all 80s effects, all flirting with Asian culture, and all 85, 86. Can't go wrong there. Stout had beef with Mattel, took years to get the figures made, have his designs because of that. Would be a good one. Thank you, Ramon, for joining us. Paramount Pictures presents The Freak. This film won't just scare you, fuck you up for life. Nice. I'm not sure I'm subbed after we ruined the last bit talking about beans on toast. Oh, yes. Go away, YouTube. May the power of Grayskull be with you. Good journey, everyone. Rambo does make more sense, to be fair. Right. So, yes, we're going to be discussing... I'll be discussing Teen Wolf soundtrack tomorrow night. What's Larry doing? Buying more toys, I'm guessing.
Yes. I have a haul video that should be coming out tomorrow. And then I don't know if I can say, but next Friday I might be on with the captain and Rob over on Rob's channel.
Oh, I see. I'm never invited.
Well,
Well,
Rob, are you still in
all
here?
my guests need to get on there. If I invite the professor on there, he never turns up on my shows anymore. See? Fine. If that's the way it is. Oh, no.
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah. I was going to say Rob is live in an hour, but I'm not now. If He-Man, the action figure, had the power, why wasn't it battery operated? This is a good point, that. It is, Gary. I'm old school like you guys. Old is gold, indeed. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I got old. I guess I'm older than Larry. Right. See,
No,
one of my
you're not.
favorites.
Can't be.
My back. This mouse is affecting my carpal tunnel. So, yes, see you tomorrow, Ian. And we'll discuss the random pervert. Allegedly. I think it's a woman, so their dick isn't out. I think it was decided. But anyway, we'll check it out. Larry, I don't know. I have a Panasonic NVHT VHS player. It's connected to my LG widescreen TV. It works perfectly. See? Designed to last. I'm not going to jinx it by saying my stuff is, but that was a, what do we say, 1888 tape. What's the maths at that, Larry? 33 years?
No, man.
This is why I don't do it.
I'll
calculate.
I can. Can't think of it right now.
2025 minus.
Well, it's almost 40.
37 years. What did I say?
Yeah, I was like, it's
Wait,
almost
I was
40.
way off. He tries to drop his flies. Nothing naughty. Yeah, I think it's found out to be a woman anyway. I'm an old man. No bloody pressure on me now. Yeah, sure. Everyone, calm down. It's 11 o'clock. Time for everyone's bed. Oh yeah, so he just cancelled his free 7 days. Yeah, and they wonder why streaming is not making money. Everyone just watches it for free.
I mean, they could have seen it on Pluto TV. It's on there.
It's on Pluto. That he/she has become immortalized at the end of Teen Wolf. I wonder if they realize it. Yes, no one's come forward. My mum used to watch Spider-Man 2000.
Well, now it's cropped out, right, or something?
I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm about to watch.
I could have sworn they like.
Yeah, it might be only the open map VHS, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a look. I didn't. Where is the tape? Up. It's on top of the tapes back at the back. Just hang on. Just to the right there. It says Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the way we used to do it. That's how we roll with streaming. Don't give them any money. Right. Thank you, Larry. And then yes, see Robin and Captain in an hour. I'll be in bed. And I'm not invited, so so take care, everyone. And on that bombshell.
I'll be back.